another Fendi handbag here to review. I have been buying a lot of Fendi handbags just this week, and of all the Fendi handbags that I have received, I have yet to get 2 of them. They will be delivered today. This is a disappointment. You know, I have been loving the other Fendi handbags that I have been featuring. This is a total disaster, disappointment. I wish I didn't buy it. I want to return it, but it's just a lot of hullabaloo, you know what I mean? So I might as well just I don't know, keep it or something. Of course, this is a vintage Fendi Pequin style, and this is the typical Pequin style that you see of the vintage Fendi bags, and this is in a tote bag. The shape of this bag is like that of a Celine trapeze because of the wings on the sides, and I would say this is small to medium, but the capacity, guys, if it's a tote bag, it's really there's a lot of room when it's a tote bag. Okay, let's look at the measurements of this handbag. So I think we have to measure it from the longest part, which is this is 12 inches. So this is 15 inches in length. So this is quite a wide handbag. And the height, I would say this is a horizontal tote. And this one is 7.5 in height. So the height is half the size of the width. Okay, so, and the width of this handbag would be like, let's just make it approximately 5 inches, although it still has the capacity to expand. I've been saying that a lot, capacity. Anyway, so this is canvas, but this is the very first Fendi canvas that I've owned that is super thin. That's why this is a disaster. I mean, this is a disappointment, I should say. Okay, so if you're looking to buy a Fendi handbag, especially the striped Pequin style, do not buy this kind of style because it's so thin and it can get scratched and it will peel off, and I don't know, it will peel off definitely. Okay, so let's look at, it's a combination of leather and that super thin, it's like coated but super thin kind of material. So it has the Fendi Roma in here. The side is like that of a trapeze. Look at that. Look at this. There you go. And once it, I would compare this to the flaky Gucci vintage interior lining. Once you flick one, it will keep coming off. It's like, it's just a disaster. This is super lightweight because of the material. So there you go, there are scratches here. And those are not just scratches, because if you scratch the typical coated canvas or canvas material, it won't leave remnants, or how do you call that? This just peels off. So that's why I'm so, I don't know. And it's gonna take time to, I really hate returning items, guys, because of the, all right, so that's the, and I would say I paid quite a lot on this one for the quality. So the inner lining is this, the Fendi thing. Okay, and not a lot, there's not a lot going on. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, this has a zip top closure. Okay. Okay. Then this is my favorite. I still have not opened my 6.8 fluid ounces Baccarat Rouge, so it's just ideal for stuffing things. Okay, so it can get scratched easily, and the white marks, it will expose the inner material. So there you go. It's very, this material is very delicate. It's not your typical coated canvas, tough, thick. So this is I love it. I love it that it's look at that. It's quite roomy. It's so lightweight. It's super roomy, super lightweight, and just has this Fendi made in Italy. Okay, Fendi made in Italy. I don't see any serial number. This is a very old Fendi, and one of their Fendis also that's scraped like this. And also Mark Cross has this kind of bag as well. They are vintage type. They just peel off, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, so it's a disappointment, guys. Okay, the positives on this one, I would say, it's super lightweight, it's roomy. Okay, super lightweight, it's roomy. Negatives, the negatives outweigh more, outweigh the positives. Okay, look, gets scratched. It peels off, and once you peel, you can practically peel everything or brush everything, and it will just expose the inner lining. And of course it's shapeless. I think that's the design, and it's just, I don't know, I even prefer the Bloomingdale's little brown box. It's more luxurious than this. This is just flimsy. This is just very thin, ugly, and look at that. I don't know what to do with this because it has already started. You could scrape the whole thing. I could scrape the whole thing with my nails. I've got long nails, so I don't know. I'm just not very impressed. So if you're looking into buying this kind of a tote, it's not a long shank type of of tote. The long shank, they're tough, they're durable because they're nylon. This one is not nylon. It's the thinnest material you could ever, you know, imagine, and I am very, very disappointed. I'm still thinking if I'm going to return this or not, because it will take time again to get your money back, and I don't know, guys. I don't know. Or I can, maybe I'll just cover this up with something. I don't know what to do. It's just so obvious. Okay, we'll see. Let me see if I could DIY some of the, there's just a lot there. It's just not worth the money I paid for, guys. So I've paid way more. I mean than I would normally pay for this handbag, and it's just it sucks. It sucked. Okay, all right, so that's my review, and yeah, so if you're tempted to buy the Pékin style, don't buy this kind of style, the one that expands on the sides or the wings. Is just really, really disappointing. Okay, you're better off picking up just an ordinary, you know, canvas bag or tote bag provided by, you know, the grocery stores. It's even more it's even tougher, and I don't know, this one is just ugly. And I love the Pékin stripes, but you know how much I have raved about this pattern, but this one, this material from Fendi it's a big fail. This material, and it's so super thin. You can see that, like, you can separate this from the lining. In fact, the lining is way thicker. It's way thicker than this. This one, you can scratch it all you want. It's not, Nothing's gonna happen to it. This one, you scrape it, just scrape it with your thingy and it will come off. So I don't know. Yes, it does store like, you know, a pancake. It's ideal for storing like that of Longchamp. Although I did not get any Longchamp, guys, although they were the rave before. I just didn't, you know. I have a Harvey, how do you call it? Chapelier, something like that. It's also a French thing that rivaled that of Longchamp. And I think they are more popular or more luxurious, considered more luxurious in France. But of course, the Longchamp Le Pliage was the, you know, in thing before. So it's like Harvey Chapelier, something like that. I have one over there, and I've been using it as my go-to gym bag. And yeah. Okay, so there you go, guys. Very disappointing. Okay, bye.